Hi guys, it's me Ty here, and today I'm going to talk about how the tow haul mode button on the 1999 to 2006 GMT 800s works for the Chevys. Your half-ton pickups, your three-quarter tons, the Avalanches, Suburbans, Tahoes, all of them. Well, just the other day I was watching the actual salesman training video for that generation of pickups. And me, I've done a lot of towing in my life. Like I used to have an '01 Ford Super Duty, and towing heavy trailers with that thing, I would just leave it in drive, but it did have the tow haul button. I would press that, and I noticed just pulling heavy trailers down the road, like that engine, it was never like revved up really high. It just seemed, you're slamming on the gas, and it's just like gutless. It just takes forever to get up to speed and everything. Well, the GMT 800s, me towing with them, those engines they run at such high RPMs. So you're running down the road and that engine is just roaring. So when I watched the salesman training video, they said about that. They said that that tow haul button on those is completely different than all the competitors, like the Dodges and the Fords, because they said like the Fords and Dodges, you press the 12 button, and all that it does is it locks out overdrive gear. That's it. You just have your other gears. Whereas tow haul mode doesn't do anything like that at all. You still have all four gears. All it does is it delays your shifting. It keeps you in that gear for a lot longer, so that your transmission isn't hunting. It's not shift up, shift down, shift up, shift down all the time. So what it does is your shift from first to second gear doesn't happen until 22 miles per hour when you have that button pressed. Whereas normally, if you were just unloaded and didn't have the button pressed, it would shift into second gear at only 10 miles per hour. Um, so that works fine for that. And um, then to lock out overdrive, you would just pull your shifter lever down into the third gear. And since that's a four-speed transmission, then you will be locking out overdrive. So me, whenever I do any tow hauling, I always press the button and I always pull down third gear. And with a 6 liter engines, they're a 366 cubic inch. They have tons of power. You can be going through curves and everything unloaded and up hills, and they don't really shift. But like my mom's uh, 2001 Chevy Silverado. It's only got 95,000 miles on it. That thing with that 5.3 liter in it, that automatic transmission just on flat ground, just going through a curve with cruise control on. Shift up, shift down, shift up, shift down. And I mean, it's pretty aggressive shift too. It just jars your back forward. And so honestly, whenever I drive it, I always press the tow haul button. So I still have overdrive. It just limits it from shifting. It just takes longer to shift. Less shifts, and every time it shifts, it wears out that transmission a little bit more because your transmission only gets so darn many shifts in its life, you guys. So that's what I do, and I've seen many guys on YouTube in the comments section. They're like, "Yeah, in our half-ton pickups, we usually, whenever we just hop in there, we usually just go ahead and we hit the tow haul off button or the tow haul button right away to delay those shifts because they're like, we just like the driving experience of it just being having more power. So here's that's something for you guys to think about with it, and just and it'll probably make your trans audit your 4L60E transmission last longer because uh, honestly, the GMT 800s, they're such a famous um, thing of pickups, because they didn't have active fuel management. Everybody loves the 4.8 liter and the 5.3 and the 6 liter and the 8.1 liter. And which that's all fine if you have the three-quarter ton with the 6 liter and the 8.1 liter where the transmissions last 280,000 miles for a 4L80E and forever with the Allison 1000 automatic transmission in the 8.1 liters in the Duramax. But the darn 5.3 is with that 4L60E, that is one of the junkiest transmissions out there. And it's just a laughing stock. And people, they hate having to rebuild them every 95,000 miles and all that. Just yeah, just anything to make your stuff last. If you can, just buy a three-quarter ton with a 6 liter, and you'll be a lot happier because you'll be getting 11 miles per gallon. Which that's what our 2000 model with only 95,000 miles on it gets. And then, like I said, my mom's 2001 with the 5.3 with only 95,000 miles, and that only gets 13. So you only get 2 miles per gallon better. Um, just get the 6 liter, you guys. All right. If you guys like this content, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll just keep kicking out these money saving videos for you guys. All right. Bye.